Do you use porn star, porn
Ooh.
actor, content creator, machine? What do you like to call yourself?
um, yeah, I have stopped hiding what I do when strangers ask me what I do because I love
The reaction?
the reactions. And you would be surprised at how like overwhelmingly positive they are usually. Everybody loves
Everyone looks
porn.
at
Yeah, who
porn.
doesn't watch
Everybody loves
porn?
porn. So, and then you get like lots of, people are very fascinated and love to ask lots of questions. Sometimes I want to be careful not to like derail a conversation at like a dinner party or something. And so I might
Sure.
hold back a little bit. But like the guy who came to install my Spectrum stuff on
Mm-hmm.
Sunday, he was like, "What do you do down in LA?" And I said, "I do porn." And they said, "Say that again." I said, "I do porn." And he goes, "Oh, that's where it's at, man." And then we were talking later, and he had a whole bunch of questions, and then he was like listing off all of these straight porn stars that he's met because I guess they have houses up there too and stuff,
Oh, there's a whole porn community.
and rock stars and people like that.
Yeah.
So he was enjoying telling me about all these other people. He's like, "You must be a celebrity," and I was like, "Well, I suppose in my community, yeah."
Yeah, to the gays.
I earned the title porn star,
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
I will use it.
0.04. That's a star, baby.
0.4.
Oh, it's 0.4. Baby,
Yeah.
that's a star. You've never seen one. Now, what
No, that's
what
true,
is the
'cause
most
they're-
commonly asked question that people ask you when you're like, "Oh, I do porn"? Like, what's the first thing that they ask?
Everybody wants to sort of reassure their own life choices to make it seem as though you're lacking something in your life.
Whoa.
So,
That's up.
so
I
they
guess people
always
kind of do that when I'm like, I'm a drag queen. They're like, I did theater in high school. You know what I mean?
they're gonna try and like
Like
fish
neg
Yeah,
you a little?
fish for and poke a hole in like this idea of your happiness or something.
Yeah.
So one of the first questions that I get is like, "Oh, but it must be like really hard to date. Oh, it must be. What about love? What about?"
What about
Oh
your
my
parents?
God. Oh yeah. What?
Yeah. Well, actually, so my mom, my brother, my sister, everybody knows. My brother-in-law gets a huge kick out of it. He'll ask the most inappropriate questions, and I'll be like, "Okay, we went there." didn't we?"
I love that.
I love that too.
And they're like, he's like a cancer doctor and
Well, I think it's what you
Well,
said.
yeah.
I mean, porn, everybody looks at porn. Everyone enjoys porn. Everyone knows porn exists. So the fact that people, have to hide it, or that there is that weird stigma, or, whether people feel it personally or not, a societal sort of shame around it that we have to sort of sidestep in order to get to the enjoyment. It is pretty wild.
Yeah, that seems to be changing a lot, and I will credit actually OnlyFans with a lot of this because everybody is on social media now.
Right.
And at the beginning of, like the very beginning of OnlyFans, you saw like a few people start really posting some kind of like a lot more skin on Instagram and a lot more skin on social media, and then as that then sort of became more and more common, then more people started doing it. More people started doing it. Now everybody's posting skin on Instagram. If you go just basically to like anyone's Instagram, it's like, more explicit than their Tinder profiles or
Right.
something.
It's
you know?
everything but.
And everybody, like, people want to be seen. People want to feel sexy. People want to be seen as sexy, and they want to share it. And I think that's amazing. And I feel like part of what my job is to help give people permission to be that.
Yeah.
You have permission.
Thank you. I feel similarly, just to the last part of what you said, is that part of my.
We're gonna talk about drain your nut.
No.
Oh, okay.
I was going to say part of my job and what I do is that I help people, get permission to like let loose a little bit.
I think I do the same thing. Yeah, I
Yeah.
definitely like to build a community and be very nice to everybody.
Yeah, you say if you want to look like this, then drink until you black out.
Duh, baby.
If you
Mommy's got a problem.
No, but there's something really empowering to tapping into that side of people and letting people know it's cool.
And I recently just saw a very empowering video of you.
Oh yeah.
someone while walking on a treadmill? Actually,
Running.
a light jog, really.
Yeah, yeah,
Kind
it
of
was a light
How many
jog.
miles an hour was that going?
Maybe 7.
7 miles, and you
I
were
don't
fully
know.
7 inches in. How interesting.
That was